16, 15. No, you were scared?
I really don't be scared of much though, but I don't.
Oh, I'm about to, yeah, you're right.
No, I'm saying like.
He said I don't be scared of much.
I'm talking about like TV stuff. Like
Yeah,
I'm scared of movies.
And that's what
I'm only scared of fake stuff.
Scary movies are not scary.
I still know you scared of Saw. That shit is so nice.
It's not. I've never been scared by a movie.
Terrified.
I thought the Saw like this.
I watched the first 3. Look, I watched the first 3 Saws. No, I watched the first one, and then I had already had like the next 4 already because I was just buying movies. So I was like, I'm gonna just watch them. I was at home alone. I was like, I'm gonna watch them in the daytime though, because I'm a bitch. And then I was home alone, and after the third one, I went outside because I just needed to be around some atmosphere. It's some spirits in this house.
He just sat at Applebee's for 2 hours just to be around.
No. I'm talking about outside, like nigga, outside.
Oh,
like,
you couldn't be confined into a space.
Yeah, like I was like, let me just be outside around some daylight and wait for my mom to come home and my family, so they know I love them.
Give them hugs.
Yeah, man.
Gave Mom a hug as soon as she walked in.
I started apologizing for stuff that I shouldn't have complained about that Christmas. I know you couldn't afford. Like I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah,
but
scary.
that's the type of stuff that scared me. Like them saying something's gonna happen. I mean, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. But if you tell me it's a monster here, like that's terrifying.
A monster? Were you ever scared of monsters under your bed?
I don't know. I mean, probably.
That is insane.
Yeah,
I mean, I was scared of all of it, like Candyman.
See, but we didn't watch like scary movies growing up. Did you guys watch like scary shit growing up?
The only time I get scared is like when shit could really happen, like spirits and stuff. Like I ain't trying to fuck with no ghosts and spirits, like you know what I mean. I believe in that stuff. I just don't believe putting myself, in
like
those
paranormal
situations.
activity.
Yeah, like let's go to the cemetery for fun. It's like who the fuck does some shit like that for fun? Like you
The
got
Exorcist.
problems. Yeah,
See, all
shit
that
that
stuff is terrifying.
But like Saw and all that stuff.
Hack 'em up chain movie. Yeah.
I went to the movies to go see one of them scary movies because she had some big ass titties. I was like,
That's
you know
why
what?
you went to go see it?
Yes, I was like, I'll die for these titties.
Hopefully you were like 12.
The one,
I was probably
I was scared with you.
20.
Nah, it's okay.
Well, he did that.
Is it the one with Jennifer Love Hewitt? Her titties is hella big. Wasn't she in?
No, the girl I went to the movies with.
Oh, okay. I thought the girl in the
So he was like, I hope it's real scary, so she jumped on me.
Nah. Oh, no, that makes more sense. I want to see movies. Like, nah.
Oh, no, I got you.
No, the girl who went to see the
That
movie.
could happen yesterday. Good.
That's understandable if I leave here and go see this movie. But no, it was like, she said, I want to go see that movie. And I was like, fuck it, let's go. But welcome everybody to the Game 4 podcast. Lance Woods, Trev, Brixx. We got 2 special guests from, am I saying it right? 9-1 Kicks?
Yep.
From 9-1 Kicks. Got my man Twan, my man Dewey, with the kick shop. In El Grove, on El Grove Boulevard. What's the address?
8649 Elk Grove Boulevard.
He associate everything with food.
Facts.
It's
That donut shop next to y'all stores.
Yeah.
Right next to the donut shop.
And I know y'all get that cheesesteak shop is good too. That's right around the corner. You ever go to a cheesesteak spot? They got great cheesesteaks.
Yeah.
We here to talk about shoes.
There's never a bad time to talk about cheesesteaks.
Okay. I don't like cheesesteaks.
That is weird.
You don't like cheese? You don't like cheese and meat?
I don't like cheese that much, and I don't eat steak like that.
He don't like that combo.
That's a weird combo.
Delicious foods all together.
Man, you know the show 18 came out, so y'all niggas lucky I'm here. So I'm straight to go get that as soon as I leave.
I'm buying the show.
The show is dope.
I'm buying the show.
It's gone. Yeah. I had a long day at work. I needed that. But yeah, the show's out. I'm lit. So
Angelique Yee told me to spit my gum out. So yeah, tell us. Look, so we finna talk. Kid, we just talking kicks.
Drew was just telling us about the.
The LeBron watch. So the newest LeBron watch was the South Beach colorway, and I think the South. We were talking about earlier about the what's going to retro well for LeBron. Yeah. And I think that's probably what do y'all think be the number 1 retro for LeBron? That'll be his Concord or Cement 3 when he retires. I think.
But were the Concords one of the 11s? I mean, help me out here. Okay, those are the white and blue. Those are the white and blue joints.
White and black.
Baby blue. All the blacks?
Yeah,
Okay.
white and black.
Okay. So cool. I mean, at least I knew they were 11s. Let's rock.
Yeah.
What do y'all think would be LeBron's best retro? What do y'all think?
I would say my personal favorite is the 2s, but probably it's gonna be like either the 3s, the 4s, the 7s. the 8s because those are the South Beach colorways. So like the classic colorways, those are the ones that's really gonna pop.
Yeah.
But to me, like
way
the
to, way to-
two,
way to pick one.
to me, twos all day. To me, that's because
I got pictures of twos in my head.
the twos are the ones with the straps, with the like the black mesh, white
Oh
sole.
yeah. It was hard. Did you have
Yeah.
a pair?
Eshawn had a pair.
Because you could hoop in those, and they look cool casually too.
Yeah.
And they have that. That's when Nike wasn't cheap with the technology, so like you could feel the zoom air and all that stuff. So yeah, that's the classic one to me.
So is that like a real thing tonight? Do you feel like the quality of the shoe?
Oh
is
yeah,
different now?
yeah,
Really?
definitely.
I bought the South Beach. I bought the red carpet 7s a couple months ago, and the leather on the inside. There's no leather on a sneaker like that right now.
Yeah.
That shit is butter. Like, so there's definitely a difference. And I know a lot of stuff now is like with the fly knit and a lot of that kind of technology is like taking over. But there's just that leather feel. There's no leather like that in a sneaker.
It's like vegan leather.
Yeah, it's
It's that real authentic.
Yeah,
No animals was hurt in this process.
Nah, animals. Some got fucked up. Some got clubbed right there.
All right.
Do you guys feel
Hey,
like
Pete up.
What about you? Dude?
I really like the twos. I
Yeah.
really like the fact that they did bold style points on it, like
Yeah.
with the swoosh and then Nike on the other strap. I think that's definitely a shoe to look forward to. I love the threes personally,
Me too,
especially
I'm a
with the original colorway, that black with the white toe, and then that's when they started doing the game tights.
Yeah.
With the all black, and then
LeBron used to kill it with that.
Don't mind me. I'm just Googling every shoe y'all see. I don't know what any of
I
these
have
shoes
no
are.
idea what some.
I
I
like
like the threes. I don't know.
I like
Yeah.
the navy threes. That's with the
Okay.
with the navy bottom with the navy toe. Like that's my
Yeah.
favorite.
So, what shoe are you guys like, man? I need to get my hands on that. That needs to get into the store. And if it does get in the store, I'd probably just take it for myself anyway. Is there a shoe?
I mean, the shoes that I want is just they've been out. They're just hella hard to get.
Right.
Like some Air Maxes. I'm a big Air Max 1 fan.
Air Max.
So like,
You celebrate.
yeah, definitely I did. So
I
the
got
ones
some Air
I
Max
like are the
1.
ones that when that they just came out probably like in Europe or like they did a super limited release like at Barney's and stuff like 'cause I like the Kid Robots too and those are like
Yeah.
at Barney's. So it was like so hard to find.
hard.
So I mean I really like those, but I mean I got the mag
Oh wow.
so that was a childhood shoe
Flex.
of mine.
That was a flex. A Game 4 flex.
Or what was it now? I need to be.
He got the mags.
Say it again.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
the
mags,
mags.
the Back to the Future shoes.
Google.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
Oh, them high ass shoes.
Yeah.
Okay, I still
Oh, the
need
Marty
to Google.
McFlys.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Man,
Exactly.
they like nigga. They
Are them the ones that
Light up.
all the light up joints that like?
And then they lace up.
they like nigga. They
Okay.
turtleneck.
Yeah.
Nike.
Now the new one, there's two. There's
They
the
can
first
play
one.
up
Yeah.
here.
These are the ones upscale Vamp. Did you had them?
Yeah.
Okay, I saw.
Yeah.
it.
So I was giving watch the podcast. That'd be dope.
I saw a little light up and they did a little.
There was the
shot. Oh,
original
that's
one
dope.
because the mags were for charity.
Yeah.
And there was the initial run, and they only go up to size 13, so there's nothing past the 13. And then the second run are self-lacing, so you don't have to lace them.
You press the
Especially
button.
and it gets,
They like
That's
that.
actually scary.
That's some lazy shit. That's some
All
lazy
shoes
shit.
should go.
That's like remember the Lexus that came out, the car that parked
So,
themselves.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they did that for the Asians. Now, I didn't make the car. I'm just saying what I think might have happened. It's like you know what? They fucking up. Don't worry about it. We'll park it for you. But I wasn't in the meeting. I don't know what happened.
I've never met anybody who has mags personally. So where'd you get your? How'd you?
so
Can
I
you
did.
tell that secret? Is that some inside information?
No, I mean I did the charity.
They tell you, gotta kill you.
So the guy who made or did the sketch and did it for Back to the Future, Tinker Hatfield, I found his email. I got his email through somebody, and what's funny was I had hit him up like, hey, just let you know I'm a huge fan. Hopefully one day you get to make these Back to the Future shoes, and he was just like, stay tuned, right? And then literally a few months later, I got an invite, to go down and check it out. That's when they were doing their auctions, but I wasn't trying to go all the way down to LA, basically on just, last minute thing.
Right.
So, and I was just thinking, yeah, there's gonna be plenty of bidders, and they're gonna be bidding way out of my price range anyways, right? Because it was like a celebrity event. So then they announced it on the website. We're gonna be doing auctions for these pairs for charity. So me being in the shoe game for a heck of long, I knew, okay, don't buy at the beginning. and don't buy it then. If you buy at the beginning, you're gonna be bidding with all the hype beasts that have to have it, all the celebrities that have to have it. And if you're bidding at the end, you're gonna be bidding against all those people that are like, fuck, this is my last chance. I don't care what it takes, right? So I think it was like 7 or 8 days. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna monitor it and look, third, fourth day, I'm gonna make my move third, fourth day. So I did, and I got it on. I believe I got it on like the third or fourth day, and it's crazy because they actually released the numbers. I forgot who did it. They released they did the analysis of how much or what size sold for how much during which day, and literally the third or fourth day, I actually got the pair that I bought was the second lowest for my size, so
wow,
struck
so
out. Yeah. I think I got it for like a little over $3,000.
Nah, you lost if you paid $3,000.
Nah, because people at the end they was paying like 8, 9, 10,
and then the other thing,
and I could flip mine for 10 easy.
Bro, I was about to say the other thing about sneakers is sneakers are really like, if you look at them the way they're an investment, because those motherfuckers resell.
That's gold right now.
Yeah, right now you can get rid of you can make that back 3 times.
Yeah.
Just saying you know. So
just me being black in America, I don't fuck with auctions. We got a history. That shit not turning out with. I don't fuck with it. I don't no auctions at all. If it gotta go to an auction, I don't want no part of that. I seen how this story ends. It's a setup. Y'all trying to trap me. Throw me in the river with my ancestors that jumped from ships because they understood that death was better than bondage.
Don't mess with the quote.
that was well played. You must be a comedian.
Have you seen Black Panther yet?
I saw part of it.
That was a yes
It
or
wasn't
no
my
question?
fault. No, I went to the movies. I paid my 10, 12. I went to the weekend. I paid for the weekend. So I took the whole fam. Yeah, man, I went all out. Popcorn, everything. So I took the fam. I had to bring my son, and my son was cutting up. So I took one for the team.
Yeah,
but let me tell you, it was kind of boring. But anyway, let's talk about shoes.
Okay, we'll move on.
Real quick before doing it, so how often do you wear them?
I still haven't worn it.
I was about to say,
I just got it just to put it in the closet, to be honest with you, just to say, I got it.
I mean, before you sell them, you're gonna rock them once, right?
I don't know. I mean, I'm the
one good time in a concentrated area.
What size shoe you wear?
No rain.
9?
Yeah.
Okay. A little too small. What size you wear?
Size 8.
When you gonna get your grown feet?
If you talking to like a first generation Asian, a first American generation, American Asian first generation, their feet's gonna be small. Cause we got put on the cheeseburgers at like. Oh, you were not in there? He acting like you was like a 13, 14 or something.
I'm a 10 or.
He's like, you got baby feet.
And
10.5 when you hooping?
No, I wear smaller shoes when I'm hooping.
That's
I
funny.
need more room, but anyway.
He was acting like he was a 13 when he just got to clip his toenails or something.
Yeah, you always got flex on the people under you. That's how you keep. That's how you feel good about yourself.
Okay.
I get dressed like in my best outfit. I go to Walmart. I look at you peasants. I ain't shit nowhere else. I wear the same outfit to Target. I'm a bum.
Yeah.
But in Walmart, get away from me, you dirty heathens. And that's how I make myself feel better about me.
I'm gonna try that.
Tell me,
information.
What's your grill, Dewey?
I don't really have a grill. I have favorites.
Yeah.
I love the Jordan 2s, which I'm wearing now.
The 2s are hard. Those are kind of slept on Jordans.
You're supposed to put your foot on the table when you said that.
Those are like.
My mic, I think
You might can't. No, you just put it back on here. All right, no, I got you.
But I think the 2s are lightweight slept on Jordans. How much
Well, that's the thing. Don, we was talking about it before the show. Don C, make the 2s, put a big boom back on those when he put out his.
Mic check 1, 2. All right, you good.
When he hit the Don C's, he killed that.
Yeah. 2s are hard. I think my favorite Jordan of all time is probably the ones. And I'm gonna just say the ones that look like they would wear them in the Game Force uniform, because I don't know what y'all would call them. What is those called?
Chicago's.
PEs?
Then there's the bands.
Yeah.
Okay, I need the
Just
one
your Chicago
PEs.
colorways.
You know what's crazy? I had this
I didn't even know what no, Drew put me on what OGs are a couple weeks ago.
original gangster. That's Ice.
That's what I was talking
It was
about.
Ice-T.
But I guess in shoes they are OGs.
Yeah.
The same way as it's OG. But
Yeah.
I was like, what are OGs? People are like, well, I got these OGs. Okay.
Yeah, so what happened was Ice-T It was a cop killer. And then he ended up being a cop on TV. It's crazy how that all transpired. I had the Jordan 1s, the Chicagos, the OGs, the free throw line dunks. I call them. The gold chains. I had the Jordan 1.
Them was 88, right?
Those are threes.
Was that 88 or 87?
Oh, you're right. I had the Jordan 1s.
Okay, yeah, with the swoosh.
The ones he kept getting fined for
The
wearing.
ones are my I love the ones.
I had the Jordan 1s.
with the swoosh.
Right. So we might still
All the ones with the swoosh.
right?
That's a fact.
Right.
That's the Jordan swooshes. You own to something, cuz. They trying to talk this whole language. Like the feds don't know they talking about cocaine. PEs. I got the PEs in the trunk. The OGs in the back. I know y'all selling dope out of a shoe store. But so I had the Jordan 1s in 5th grade. And kids used to tease me for having them shoes. Because they said they looked like clown shoes.
What year was this?
This was probably, if I was in, this was 90.
Probably 98.
No,
Oh, you said 5th grade, 96.
92? Right?
No,
No,
you was 7 in 92.
how old are you in 2nd grade? Or
Oh, I thought you said fifth grade.
5th grade.
Yeah.
No, okay,
So
so,
like
93, 94.
No.
They shouldn't have been teaching you in the 90s.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted J's.
Everybody wanted
But
those.
nobody knew. But that's the thing, though. Maybe
The
even
kids
the swoosh, because they're the swoosh
And that was about
for little
96,
kids.
97.
Well, what was it, 5th grade? Okay, if you was in
Yeah.
the 7th, 8th grade or higher, they would have
Right.
known.
7th grade was the cutoff of lick.
5th grade, they were like,
Yeah,
where
they
the fuck
would
your
know.
G.I. Joe shoes at? Like everybody else.
no. Kids had Nike. They had name brand shoes,
Yeah.
but it was just I don't know
Cortezes?
if it's because it was. I'm trying to think
Sodas,
about.
Chucks.
You know what? Look, because that was
Oh,
when.
this was the
No,
Dr. J's
no,
that-
no. They
Do
had
people
Grand Hills
care?
back then.
Do people care
Yeah,
about
like
Grand
that type of
Hills.
stuff, yeah.
95,
So-
96 was Grand Hills.
So
Penny
it
Hardaway.
was hard.
Yeah.
like that type of stuff. So do you remember, or maybe maybe it's just my house. You got one pair of shoes a year, maybe two.
For the semester.
We got about 2.5.
We got one per semester.
Okay, well,
We was living life
listen,
like it's gold.
you privileged bastards. I'm talking about.
One shoe for the, you got every fit for the semester? Nah,
It better
nigga.
be the black and white joint.
Yeah, you better do something, right?
Nigga, nothing weird, no green
So-
joints that you like.
All that type of stuff, right? So it was like you get one pair of shoes. If I remember, it would be for the year. If not the year, maybe 2 in the year.
Yeah.
So I had these, and when they came out back then, it was like hella red.
Yeah.
Like a lot of red in the shoe. Like when they redid them, they changed them a little bit, but it was like a fucking big ass red and white shoe. You know what I mean? And it's like kids wasn't wearing that, and then I would have like some wild ass, like I might have like some
King's jersey.
nah. I might have like some green jeans.
So he was in the cross color days. It
Corduroy.
was a cross color years.
No, so like
Cross color, you mean?
brown corduroy. Nah, that was too fan. I'm talking about like
This
just
was just what's in the drawer.
They
yeah.
had on pants.
Yeah, I had pants. I had
Your
some,
pants.
some green pants or some brown corduroys
Yeah.
with some red and white shoes. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. So
This was then. So
But see, that's one of the things about as dope about sneaker culture. And even now, like as adults, people take so much pride in them because a lot of us growing up didn't have
that's
hella
what you
pair.
wanted.
Yeah.
So you had to learn how to flip, make your fit as best as possible, get that fit off, and then also how to take care of them.
right.
Because I still, to this day, even I have a job, I can buy the shoes that I want, but I still treat my shoes like it's 95. Like I only got one pair, because that's all I knew.
well, I didn't treat my shoes well back then, but I was like a rough kid.
Yeah.
Like I didn't care about that stuff until later. But it was just kids used to make fun of me, and I was happy to have Nikes.
Right.
Like I was happy
Yeah.
to have Nikes.
Right.
So I'm like, why y'all laughing, fam? I got on Nikes. Like that's what I was thinking.
I thought I was in the club.
Like I
with these.
have on Nikes, dog. What are you talking about? Like what are you talking about? I'm wearing Nikes.
So,
Because the shoe, either the shoe I had right before that or right after that. I don't remember.
what's some bullets?
No, it was the Hakeem Olajuwons. Remember
Spaldings.
when he dropped the Spalding?
This is hot.
How much were those resell for?
Oh, no.
No,
I don't even think there's new pairs even
I do have a
available
question
anymore.
of resale though. Remember the old school Dr. J's?
Yeah.
Do those have any value now? If somebody had a clean ass pair of Dr. J's, is that anything?
Only to you.
Nah.
It would be
Definitely-
niche, very niche.
Well, that-
Like,
I got
yeah.
50 for them.
I've seen
So-
I've seen like a pair. I came across a pair a long time ago, probably like 5-6 years ago, and it was actually Dr. J's pair.
Yeah.
Like it had his autograph, not autograph, but it had like his tagging in there, like that would tell you that it belonged to him. The
Yeah.
things was like $500 used.
Right, that's crazy. You know what's
And
crazy
that's
about
things you can't wear them. So
Yeah.
they're really just for somebody who's a super
Right.
collector.
Yeah.
Just gonna put them up.
You know what's crazy about that though? All it takes is one person who really matters to say, "Found these Dr. J's."
Yeah.
Next thing you know-
Y'all watch The Shy?
Man, if Kanye West
I've
threw on
seen
some
the
Dr.
one.
J's,
Right. If-
they would,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Jay-Z, somebody
Right.
big.
They would be like, "Oh,"
It'd be all over.
and
I
they
need
start digging for the Dr.
eBay
J's.
Dr. J's. You know what I mean?
Right, so that's what be crazy about that guy's stuff. I'm like, them was hard, and during that time,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Go
Them was
find you a pair of Dr. J. Ain't nobody gonna make fun of you. You got on, well, you have on Dr. J's. Like I had on Nikes, and you have on Dr.
no,
J's.
no. I'm just talking about the
I had
sneaker
on
culture.
Michael Jordans, and those kids did not give a flying fuck. Kids are terrible people.
What was the first like shoe that y'all got that was like a signature line that you was like?
The Rodman. I thought it was that shit.
Rodman's
Because
too.
I mean, not only was he my favorite player, but he was, you know, like I thought the colors was dope, and it was Dennis
That was
Rodman.
the 96. The 96.
Yeah, those are so damn.
Which is
ugly.
probably the best team. Is that was the year the
96?
11s for Mike.
Was that the
Their
AIRs?
tempos for Scotty.
Is that those
Yeah,
colors?
and
Yeah.
those Robins.
You call them the AIRs? That's what they call
Air more up tempos.
Oh.
it. Yeah. For you.
I remember when I seen those on the playoffs, I was like, what the fuck are those?
Those
Those
are
are
harder
sick.
than the Jordans. What year Jordans were those?
No, the 11s.
Oh no, never mind.
But it's an amazing shoe.
Which Jordans
Nike?
did
But
Jordan
one
hoop
thing
in?
too, Quentin, Nike did a
11s.
terrible job with their tempos last year
Yeah.
because they put too many fucking colors out. They were terrible.
And they made the black ones hella limited.
Yeah.
I was just
And that's
like,
the one everybody
the OG color you made super
That's the one
limited.
everybody wants. The
That's-
Supreme
That was
ones were
sixth
dope
grade.
though. That's
Yeah.
one
That
of
was
the
sixth grade.
Did you like the Supremes?
Yeah.
The Supremes
The
was dope.
Supremes were hard.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying too. They
Yeah,
messed up the tempo. Which ones was the up tempo?
The AI
It said
ones.
This is air on the side
Oh,
of
so you talking about
the
when they
Yeah.
Oh, and they had the only ones I liked was the blue. It was like white and blue.
I like the Chicago ones.
the white and red ones.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
white,
they're more
red.
hard.
It was
Yeah.
white and red, and they had some like white, red, and blue.
Oh, the
Oh, the
Pippen,
Olympics.
the Olympics.
The Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
So what?
The Trumps. To make America, I like to make America great again. Color what?
How do you guys feel about like the what Adidas is doing now? Do you guys think like Adidas like really pushing the meter? Like, do you feel like it's catching Nike as far as current shoes? Because I mean, there's retros that Adidas can't really compete with.
You want to ask me first?
No,
Oh, I'll give you your answer.
but like current Adidas, like current right now Adidas, current Nikes. Do you feel like it's pretty close?
It's not close at all.
I think Adidas has an advantage because it's just their Ultra Boost. That boost technology is really comfortable.
Super hard.
And it's one of those things where you naturally take care of your feet, you're gonna gravitate towards that.
Right.
Like,
I
once
love
your feet,
boots. I have a few pair of boots just because of this. They look great and they're comfortable.
exactly, and then you're gonna get the
Can't afford the
colors.
Yeezys though.
Yeah.
Really got some nice boots. I mean, I can buy them. I can afford them if
The
I can
retail.
go get them for $220, but I can't afford what they
Resale. for it.
I got a connect for you. What size?
for the
you need?
$220. I'll do it.
I've only
I
tried
know
to-
not a penny more.
I've
will
only
tax
tried
me.
to get one Yeezy, and that was the Zebras.
Yeah, those are dope.
Everything else I've never really.
And I'm talking about the 350s. I don't like the 750s. Those are the high
The
ones,
boots,
right?
yeah. The
I'm hard out here. Y'all hear me?
That's hilarious.
I like the 350s.
Okay.
I like all the 350s.
See, this is my only thing with Adidas. I think Adidas, when it goes by seasons, and for me, how I like to dress, I like in the winter, in the fall. I'm not wearing boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To get you like with the feel, you got heavier clothes on. Jordans and Nike basketball can go and sneakers
Yeah.
to me still do way better. In the summer, it looks better, but
Yeah.
it looks, when you
No, I
dress it
can
up,
see that. I
I'd
can
rather
see that.
have on some threes.
Is Kanye? You guys feel like is Kanye the most influential shoe person in
Right now,
Right now, even more
right
than
now,
the
yeah.
athletes.
Right now, I think so. And just like going back on what you were talking about with Adidas, I think it's just a phase right now. To be honest with you, I think it's hype. Like, okay, so we like Jordans because we grew up with Jordans, right? We idolized Jordan, and we saw everybody that we idolized rock Jordans, and even to this day. But now it's like there's no history behind Boost. There's no history behind. I mean, there is history behind Kanye, but as Adidas and Boost, there is no history.
Right.
So I think it's just like a real big phase because now you got kids rocking it, right? Little kids rocking it, but at the same time you got older cats wearing them that have no idea about shoes. So then what does it turn into? It turns into a dad shoe. So it's like, I don't want them boots. My grandfather got them boots, or my dad asked me about them boots. You know what I'm saying? But there's no history behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Let wave runners go to the outlets and watch how fast they fall off.
Yeah.
Well, that would never happen.
But that's what I'm saying. But it goes to
the wave runners are those new really ugly ones, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like they
just say, I'm gonna make the ugliest shoe.
And I feel like they kind of like.
You guys have a pair?
Do you see?
Oh, at the store, yeah, we have it for sale.
Well, do you own a pair?
No, I rock just Nike and Jordans.
Nike and
Oh,
Jordans.
you guys
Nikes
don't
and Jordans.
Oh, that's why the Adidas hate.
I'm not hating on Adidas. That's just what it
This is what I think.
Because there is no history behind it.
With the wave runners, I look at the sole.
I mean,
To me, they bit off the up-tempos.
I can
Do
see
you
that.
see that?
Yeah.
The up-tempo 3 with the teardrops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They bit the up-tempos.
teardrops, what they kill?
The game.
Okay.
Kanye definitely.
See where this is going?
What do you think about the dad shoe movement right now? Because even people trying to make like the Monarchs a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, people be rocking them?
Yeah.
Like Pete Carroll got some like PEs.
That's like the fad right now.
For real, that's
Yeah.
hard.
And-
I mean, if we gonna rock the wave runners,
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Yeah.
where's the Carroll
And that's
glasses?
what it
Kanye's
is.
new shoes.
The mud
Kanye
rats?
made the ugliest shoes you could possibly make, and see, I want to see how many people get them.
Ain't they
That
called the
was
mud rats?
absolutely his goal.
Yeah.
Am I tripping?
Which
The
one?
mud rats.
Don't he got some mud rat?
Yeah.
That's what they call it, right?
Yeah, they got like little pods on them. They look like the old Kobe equipment 8s.
Or
Yeah.
Oh,
The
they
bottoms
look
of
like
those?
Attack Force. They look like Attack Force.
They look like
That you got
Skechers.
from like
Yeah.
Wall
But see, but
Street.
that's my thing, and I feel like
Kmart,
this is what
Kmart.
Kanye. I feel like Kanye.
My
did.
mom made me get some Apexes one day. I lost my shoes. You remember
Oh, yeah.
Apexes?
Yeah.
My mom bought me Apexes because I lost my shoes.
How'd you lose your shoes?
This isn't about me. It's about my mom making me wear Apexes.
Okay.
The car, I think they were the Malones too.
This shit just
That's
terrible.
retro then. But my shoes were better than the Wave Runners. That's right.
Facts.
And so you lost your Rodmans?
No, I lost. There were some Nikes. No, they were DMXs. Ooh, they need to bring back DMXs.
Yeah.
Reebok is having a tough. Well, no, they're doing well with the what's the joint? Because Future has a pair. They did for Future.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know the model though.
Those Swiss shoes is gonna be hard. Is that? Did you guys see the shoes that Swiss like previewed?
Which one?
You know what I'm talking about?
The Bally's.
Don't know how they were Reeboks.
Oh.
The one I sent you in the group.
Oh yeah.
Them was
Well, yeah,
hard.
right. Future has a pair of those.
Okay, them is hard.
Yeah.
If the Wave Runners is hard, then
Yeah.
They're gonna
They,
retro the Allen Iversons.
What the questions?
They have.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, they have.
They
Those
They
are-
flopped a little bit.
I don't like. No, which ones don't I like?
The answers, the questions.
I like the no. I don't like the questions. The questions look too puffy.
How do you not like the questions?
Yeah, that's
They're
like
too-
OG
they're too-
right
They're
there.
too puffy looking.
That's insane.
Well,
You
that's
know,
the same thing as the
honestly,
DMXs though.
I've never heard a human being say that before. There's not one
Them
person.
is trash.
Oh man, I don't
So you
know.
said Black Panther's overrated and questions.
Well, I didn't say that was overrated. You're gonna have African Americans kill me on here. I didn't say that. I said it was
You said it was boring, not overrated. You said it was
boring.
boring.
And you don't like the
There
questions.
was
Who the fuck doesn't like
first
the
of all,
questions?
on Black Panther, they were writing. He was getting shot on when he was standing on a car flipping.
All right,
I'm
fuck that.
done
All right, fuck. I get that. Fuck that.
All
How do you
right.
not like the questions?
because they're trash. They look too big.
Do you know that Black
Holy
Panther
I've
made,
really never heard this. I didn't
You
know
don't
that was.
understand what I said? They look too big.
No, that's stupid.
They're tall. I can't.
Oh, they're high tops, but you like the ones.
No, they're not.
This is super
high.
You don't like the
Not that.
questions?
They're trash.
That's yeah. I'm annoyed. Right
married
now.
man?
Maybe you're talking about
Really
the.
annoyed
I
right
mean,
now.
you can say about the tongue. The tongue
That's
ride's
what
high.
we know.
But
Yeah.
we
See,
try to bail you out, man. The
questions
tongues
ain't
is kind of high.
Nah,
So
don't. Nah, ain't no
I like
doubt
the
that.
answers
That's just
though.
the devil.
I don't like those black and gold ones, but I like
You
the answers.
bugging out.
You like Allen
Oh,
Iverson?
that's what I was about to say too. I feel like with Kanye, even
Shout out to
with,
Wakanda, though.
with Kanye, even with
Wakanda forever.
even with Kanye, 'cause I feel like it started with Yeezus. And I took it this one time. There was a picture Kanye had on. He had on the worst outfit you could possibly. Everything is just terrible. And I feel like Yeezus album and everything since that, the whole Yeezy season line, all 3 seasons, all the shoes, for the most part, are a troll. So when
I
people
agree.
like them, is when
definitely.
Kanye was on the Breakfast Club, he said, I even putting on site the first song was a way to annoy people. He
To
said,
throw niggas off.
and he made Bound 2 to show you like, nah, it's all good. The whole album was a fucking troll.
Yeah. But
And
you
I
know
feel
what?
like the clothing line is a
But
troll.
I think it was really smart though because
And people buy it. I'm like, dog, he's
We talking about-
trolling you
we talking
niggas.
about-
You niggas is saying this is his best album.
We talking about Dark Twisted Fantasy?
no, because
We're talking about-
there was something special about that. about
It's not-
that record, the formatting of it and everything.
Shit's a-
And it's not my favorite album of his.
Shit is weak, bro. That's
But
just
I
the whole
get it.
thing is a troll.
Listen,
And we live in China. So it's brilliant on Kanye's end because that's the culture we're
that
in.
record, I'm talking about the weak ass shoes, but that record is kind of like abstract art
It's
to
all
me.
the same. Nah,
It is.
it's
It
a
is.
troll, bro. It's a troll.
Maybe, but it's a very strategic troll that I do believe.
And
will lead
Kanye
to
said
that.
it in so many words. It was a troll. When you look at this, the clothes have holes in them.
Yeah.
It's a troll. Like these,
One sleeve's longer than the other. Like
the shit don't
Gordon
fit.
Gartrell.
Yeah,
it's-
exactly. The shit is a fucking troll, and niggas be like, yo, I need this Calabasas. The Calabasas is an ugly ass shoe that's also a knockoff of
What is
the
this?
Stan
Reebok.
Smith, yeah, no, some Stan Smith? No, not Stan Smith.
No, it's
Reebok.
a
Reebok, yeah,
it's a
yeah. Reebok Classic.
It's a
The workout.
Reebok Classic, yeah.
The workouts.
He's trolling you niggas. You niggas is lined up paying $1,000 for a troll. Everything about it.
What
And
is
saying
this about
Yeezus,
exclusive
and saying
shit?
Yeezus is his best album. Like it's like saying like, to me, saying Yeezus is kind of his best album is like saying like that Calabasas shoe is better than like the first Nike Yeezy or the Red October. When you compare that to like late registration, it's the same thing. I don't know how people keep falling for.
I
that.
want to know who
It's
said
the same.
Yeezus was his best album.
Yeah.
Yeezus is hard and definitely his best album.
You
I-
said it's his
What
best
is-
album?
That
No.
and 808s are your two favorite Kanye albums, right? No. Yeah.
College Dropout and Late Registration
take that.
is killing those.
If you
See,
do,
for
well,
me-
I'll say that you defended a lot.
I said it wasn't bad.
I don't think it's bad either. I think
You and Maney be defending that
No,
album a lot.
Manny said it's his favorite album. You can say that for him.
Yeezus is like a 90s or 80s album where you buy an album and it's like 10 or 12 songs for 3 tracks. That's what it is to
Yeah,
me.
I mean, yeah,
but
I
nowadays
agree.
you got to
It's
put
still
out a
on
solid album that's like all of them maybe except for 1 or 2 tracks you don't like.
Man, I'm telling you, like Kanye said, I agree with him totally. If he would have changed it, like it was the format, and then once you get the format, you go, oh, this is kind of abstract, dope art.
No,
I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I think it's hard.
I think
It's not my
what
favorite
was
Kanye
it?
album.
Was it 9 songs on there? 10?
I think it was like 10.
10, and I think 6 was good.
Even look at
I'll
the
say
format
3,
of the life.
4.
Even look at the format of the Life of Pablo. The track listing on Life of Pablo is weird as shit.
Yeah.
But
That's what I said. That's why I said since Jesus.
But that shit's
Kanye's
hard.
been trolling us ever
but
since.
that shit's hard. Life of Pablo.
I mean, let
right.
me
The same way the 350 is dope.
let me
Okay.
let me.
The same way the 350 is dope, but it's the Red October.
Right.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like the Kanye's been trolling us ever since then.
I don't
Anybody
even think
get-
it's that. I mean, we gonna stick on this shoe thing, but this is what happens when Kanye makes stuff. People like that make stuff, and you say this is the greatest thing we've ever heard. Then it turns into, oh, y'all like anything I do. Kanye put out some shit that was like that before. It wasn't Yeezus. Like even when you hear Dark Twisted Fantasies, and a lot of people
I'm not
feel
rolling.
like
I'm not rolling. We'll go
That-
ahead.
a lot of people
that
feel
was
like
brilliant.
a
That
lot
shit's
of
fire.
people. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. There's people who genuinely say things like that is the best album ever created in the history of music.
I did see Entertainment Weekly say that's like the top 5 albums ever made.
That is ridiculous.
Absolutely.
I agree.
But it's
So
a great album.
no,
That's a
no.
great
That, I
album.
mean, that's fine.
Right, no, I agree with
I'm
you.
telling you. So when you put out that and that is the greatest album ever to a lot of people,
Yeah.
then Yeezus can't be bad. If that's that.
Right, but even still,
But you don't hold
I get,
to that, though.
Right, I get what you're
I know,
saying in
that-
theory,
I think,
but
I
it's
think,
still,
I
I still
think
think
that's
the
good
same
and
way to
that's
think.
cool. That's, I
Because I
think,
still
I
think
heard
that-
that's
'cause even
cool.
those,
That's good.
Yeah, we kind of get off onto the music shit, but
Yeah.
even still, like I said, but I think it's the perfect correlation. I think Kanye with
Right,
the
I see your
shoes
parallel.
and the music is the same thing. And until
I'm-
Kanye, I
I
hope
think
his next album
I
is
think
a
Kanye has a sense of, but I think it goes back to I
those
think
Louis
Kanye,
Vuitton. Oh, real quick, have y'all seen? Do y'all have the Louis?
I don't have
Kanye's?
them, but I always wanted them.
Those all red ones. That's the vintage
Yeah,
Kanye.
That's
hard.
fire.
That was Dark Fantasy, and that was when Kanye came on the VMA stage with the red suit, with the red Louis, with the MPC. That's Kanye. That's when he's at his brilliant best to me, and we ain't got that nigga in a long time. I don't know if we ever get him
I
back.
think Kanye is
Hopefully.
abstract though.
Hopefully.
Shoe wise, I think he's abstract, and I think that's the stage where he's at in his career.
I don't
Right.
think his shoes right now is abstract. I think it's like you said, it's a troll. Like
Yeah.
he
It's a
just
troll.
knows I can put whatever the fuck I want out. You gonna buy the shit.
Yeah.
I mean, so how many shoes has Kanye released?
What do you mean? Was
How many shoes has he put out?
Like models,
Louis?
he's got like
Right.
3 Louis, 2 Nikes, and what is he on? 3 or 4
Adidas.
Adidas. He's got
Yeah.
750s, 500s, Mud Rats,
And he
350s,
has
Power
and
Phase.
he has the one hyper dunk too.
So
Yeah.
and y'all saying all of these shits is good except the one?
No, so the Louis are dope. the Yeezy 1, the Yeezy 2, and Nike are dope.
Okay.
And most of the Adidas shit is trash to me.
Okay. Because the Adidas shit.
Outside of like the Zebras, and I could pull off. I can pull off anything, but I feel like the only one that I would even put in my size I don't really will wear these probably is the black 750s.
I don't know.
Those are the high top ones.
I don't
So
know.
that's an individual.
I
So
don't know
2
none
out
of
of
the numbers.
20 of the
I
shoes.
know all of them Adidas is hard. Them Zebras, them black ones, them
All
shits
them-
with
you
the
like-
fucking barcodes on the
The
side.
350, you're talking about 350s.
Yeah, all of them shits are great.
Those are all 350s though.
Okay.
And then there's the one before that with the turtle doves
one
and the
that-
powder
Yeah.
blacks.
Yeah.
And
I would have to
those
see them.
are-
I don't know these shoes by
Those
name.
ones
It's pretty much the
like,
same.
It's pretty much the same without the 350 on the side.
Yeah.
Without the barcode shit, then them is hard then. If them is them.
Yeah, them barcodes is hard. That's what I mean. Kanye, that shit's brilliant.
I mean,
bro.
them all.
That shit's brilliant. I'm dead ass though.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, niggas see that like that
all of them
barcode make that
shits is
shit
good.
look hard.
All of them Adidas is good. That if I'm seeing them in
Not
my
the
hair,
750s. I don't think
Other
like
people
750s.
think that too. I'm
I
just
don't know
not
what the
rolling.
750s
Those
are.
are the
I'd
ones
have
that
to
look like
look.
us.
You trolling?
I just think
I ain't rolling.
it's like his music. I miss the old Kanye. Some people like the new Kanye.
Yeah, exactly.
That's basically what it is because the old
Yeah.
Kanye will put out great fucking music, and now those Kanye, he's like he could put out some abstract shit, and you gonna eat it up just like he could put some abstract ass shoes out, and we gonna buy it,
Facts.
right?
Give
So
me Kanye and
it's
Louis
it's
red
just
suit. Give me that Kanye.
yeah. Give me Louis Vuitton Don Kanye.
I think
Give me
it's dope how-
Nike
Because
Kanye.
Kanye, I think
Pink
we had
polo.
this conversation.
Yeah.
Polo
before.
Kanye.
Yeah.
Kanye's the only guy who's the voice of a generation for people who are like 2 generations down from him. Like he's 40
Yeah.
and like 16 and 17s are following his wave.
Yeah.
When it's normally like if he's 40 then 30s are following
Yeah,
his
ain't
wave.
nobody following Jay-Z's wave like that. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
like you either fuck with
If
him or you don't.
Yeah,
But
if you're 30 something, you got a Rock Nation hat on.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, no, for real. Like, but
Yeah.
because that's our
So,
generation.
okay, these are 750s. These.
Yeah, the boots looking.
And
Okay.
Drew said the black looked like he liked the black
You
one.
said you like these.
Yeah, I would wear those.
Okay.
But then I would, if I had them, I wouldn't even wear them that much. I would if I
Right.
catch me.
Nah, because them ain't cute.
These are the ones that are like that. Now I believe those attack force are trolls.
Yeah.
The
Definitely.
wave runners. Those
So
are
yeah,
trolls.
these
I don't get
these
it.
look like Kmart shoes.
I saw 3 stacks in them, and he looked like he was like he perked through stacks. Went when it was like I'm gonna just look homeless in these. Did you see when he had them on?
Yeah.
They just looked like a shoe that a guy who's outside right now would wear. He just walked by. I'm like,
But
oh,
you know,
somebody
but
gave him
see,
some shoes.
but this is the thing though,
I
right?
think that's the walking
So these
version.
shoe, right?
Let me find that picture
Because
I was talking real quick.
I don't hate them because they look like the shoes I have on, like to an extent.
Right, I see what you're
I
saying.
wear shit like this on stage just because they don't necessarily look like sneakers
Which
or
one?
dress
What are you
shoes.
talking about?
He's saying those look kind of like the
750s.
creative
750s.
rec type joints.
I don't wear creative Brixx.
Oh, that's not what they are.
These
Those
black
are
ones. Yeah.
What's the what are they? What is that? I don't know what that
He
is.
said creative
It
Rex.
might be creative
Oh.
Rex cousin. I don't
What
know.
are a lot of?
Creative Rex is so trash.
You used to wear creative recs when they were.
I had a pair. I had one pair of creative.
Okay,
Rex.
so I never
Everybody
heard
was
about
wearing
it.
them, except me. I was.
I wasn't wearing. I
didn't.
couldn't.
I mean, not.
I'm
yeah.
hype beast. I don't wear that shit.
Yeah, I'm.
I judge shoes by the box. and
Is
that
hype
box
beast?
was
Is
trash.
hype beast demean? Is that a derogatory word?
Yeah.
It is.
So
All
somebody,
right, so it doesn't.
somebody call you a nigga, call them a hype beast.
So like, if somebody be like, "Oh, you got some shoes that's hype beast," is that bad? Do you say, "No, I'm fucking not hype beast," you asshole?
It's
Or
it's
do you
dual.
be like,
It's a dual relationship. A lot of people like want to be a hype beast. They want to have that.
right? Because
that-
I'm like, you're dressing like you want to be hype beast. So if I call you hype beast, will you be like, "No, I'm fucking not," but I got the North Face jacket, Supreme jacket,
Well, this is the
Supreme jacket?
see, this is what I'm talking about, real quick. This is Yeezus walking around. That's
Yeah.
the album Yeezus walking in the
me
physical
see.
form.
Ooh, that fit hard.
You a hype beast for real.
Hard. Hey, don't call me hype beast. I hate
No, I think hype beast is just
that's hard,
hype beast is how you
Nah,
take
that
it.
ain't hard.
Is how you hype beast. If you were to take it
And these
personally,
shoes ain't
then
bad.
that
Right,
just,
so
that just reflects on
right,
you.
Right,
shoes ain't
so
bad.
right, so if you call it because most people go into a store where you guys have exclusive dope ass
Yeah.
shit. It's hype beast, right?
No, not necessarily. But what I'm saying is the people that get their feelings hurt about it or get offended by it is
If you wear
because
Supreme,
it's
are you
because
hype beast?
it's because they know that they bought that to
Because
be
if I
called
buy-
a hype beast,
See,
and you
because
just
if
called
I
them
buy
out.
some dope shit and you be like, "Trev, you're hype beast because I got some shit on." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I don't know, like, all right, I don't know.
See, this is where this is where
give me
it's
some wave runners.
a lot of stuff with a lot of stuff with fashion and just period is towing that line.
Right.
Right? For instance, I'm gonna give you just a quick example, and you would know.
Let me see.
Oh, y'all don't like
Let me
these?
see.
I'm good.
Let me see.
They
Yeah,
look like
them are.
socks.
Them is the ones without the barcode.
And they look like the LeBrons.
Which
So,
LeBron?
So
The 15s.
So this one I told the
They
line.
do kind of.
Y'all niggas is insane over there on that side of the table.
Y'all
So I remember. So I remember one time. This is what I was about towing the line. Was turning. It's a.
Right.
And if you don't really, I remember one time Mom said that the diplomats dress like the Saint Lunatics.
Right. I remember that.
But it's a.
It's pretty close. But yeah. No, I'm just playing. I knew that was getting you hurt your feelings. Go ahead.
But I give you this look on the surface. You be like, oh, some guys with a jersey on, and
I want a pair.
Right.
but it's a line. So with some hype beast shit, it's like if I thought this is where you might get annoyed. Is okay, damn, I really like that Supreme jacket, and you wore it. People were gonna look. Okay, have y'all seen the big parka?
Yeah.
The LV Supreme joint
Yeah.
is dope as fuck. It's hard to get that off without looking like a hype beast. It's like a $10,000 jacket. Scott Disick had it on. Man, he bought one on sneaker shopping one time.
Who's that?
Kim Kardashian, or one of the
The sister's
Kardashians.
old,
Courtney's
yeah.
husband or
Okay.
boyfriend.
That's why I don't know who he is.
I mean, it's
That jacket will be hard. You look at it like you like a hype beast, but I really think that shit is hard.
But that's what I'm saying, two things can be true, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just how you perceive yourself.
But some people might put that on. You look at them like, okay,
But even in that, man, like we got to be honest about that. Like first off, we got to say what is a hype beast. First off,
That's what I'm trying to get to the bottom.
because most people ain't buying what they like; they buying what's popping.
Right. So that would
They're
be
buying.
hype beast?
They're buying.
That might be the definition.
No, they're buying what they like of what's popping.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Or maybe not even necessarily like what's popping, but buy it because of the.
I mean,
I saw a person at the spot when we went to check out you guys' spot last Sunday. It was real dope too. But a kid had the Wave Runners on.
Yeah.
I don't know if he really liked those shoes.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he knows, when I walk in.
If you have a Supreme backpack and you have on some fucking Wave Runners and you have on a Supreme shooter
Yeah.
sleeve,
with holes in it.
yeah, like
To
Drinking the
me,
Supreme
if
bottle.
you got over 2 pieces of Supreme on at the same time, you hype beast.
yeah, unless you're doing a photo shoot.
Yeah.
I need to know what a hype beast is. I mean, because what we're
I
saying.
think you helped define it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, man, because I'm like, nah. I mean, people like to be in style or like to be in fashion.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like
Again,
you
it's
said,
the
it's a
fine, it's the
fine
fine
line.
line thing, man. It's hard to really just be like, it's a fine line. You just see it, you be like, okay.
Yeah.
I will say this too. Sometimes it could be like the people you might call a culture vulture. And they kind of look the same. You might see a Justin Bieber looking motherfucker with
A uniform on.
yeah, like you know what I'm saying. So it's like I said, it's when you see it, you know it, and
Right.
kind of thing.
That's what I would go off of. When you
Yeah.
see it, you know it. Like you
Yeah.
take in the whole situation. Like, okay, this guy looked like a straight hype beast because he would not be dressing like
And you
this
probably
if it
got
wasn't
it looks like
in.
the mannequin.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
and
if I bought that LV jacket, I would be annoyed somebody called me a hype because I'm fucking not. But that jacket is hard.
I mean, I don't get it. Like, okay, like you have on a Rock Nation hat. That's hype beast shit, right?
Nah,
no.
No, it's not.
he's just a fan of music.
That
And the,
no, I swear, I promise you, I'm trying to figure it out.
Rock
No,
Nation is not very hype.
no.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
not.
why?
yeah,
Because for one, it's one of those things too. As I'm saying again, it's the fine line thing. Like me, okay, personally, me, right?
Yeah.
I had my first one in 2014.
Okay.
Nobody had I saw it fits my style and what goes along with it, with the meaning of it and the story behind it. So I wear it for that and the look. It's not because. So for example, because you'll say people see somebody who wears it and they like it, right? Jay-Z, Rock Nation, right? He's the owner. Jay didn't wear Rock Nation for hella long.
Yeah.
When I had mine, Jay-Z wasn't even wearing Rock Nation. Jay-Z was still wearing
When I
Trap.
had my
Yeah.
Jay,
He was wearing Trap
Jay
Star and
wasn't
shit like
wearing
that
Rock
still.
Nation shit, yeah.
Jay didn't start really wearing Rock Nation shit probably till about 2 years ago.
But yeah, 2 years ago he started seeing wearing it sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
but that's cool, right? This is what I'm saying,
No,
right?
no, that's to
I
answer
know,
your question.
I know, but I'm because
Jay didn't wear Rock Nation for hella long.
when I-
he
when
almost
I-
waited for that. He waited for that shit to bubble pretty
Yeah.
much.
didn't wear it, yeah.
so Jay-Z's
I
the
think he
hype
saw me
beast.
on IG.
No, but it's his company. You can be a hype
Oh,
for your company.
because
I think he told Emery like, yeah, that shit cool. And he's like, oh, nigga.
so look, because this is what I'm saying, right? It's like, all right, so is Rock Nation, and that's I just like it. I just like Rock Nation hats, right? But so strip away Rock Nation, right? And now that exact everything there is the exact same, but it's a Young Money hat. Or do you have 6 of those?
I have 7 of these.
Would you have 7 Young Money hats?
Like I said, too, part of the reason why I wear the Rock Nation hat is because of what it represents.
That's fair, because you did say earlier
Yeah.
that's what it represents.
What does it represent?
Well, it's an era of music and movement that we very much enjoyed, all of us.
Yeah, and also too, just the story.
When you fuck with Cash Money?
You know, as far as me and
fuck
Drew,
with Cash Money
we
in the
fuck with
99?
Cash Money, nothing like we fucked with Rockefeller.
Woo wear. Are you wearing? Do you have 7 of those? If it's Woo wear,
I haven't seen Wu wear in 20 years.
It's the exact same. I'm telling you, everything is the same.
But again,
And it's just Wu wear.
I just answered your question already. You can keep changing rap groups all you want. They already answered the
No,
question.
it's because it's about what it represents.
Because he was very solid about what his answer
Plus it's relevant too because Cash Money ain't making good music. I mean, it's all up to perspective.
That's
But,
what I mean, but
but
that-
Wu Tang ain't making
that's
good
what-
music.
And that's the thing too. Also, a company, like I'm saying, for one, it's about what your aesthetic is and what you represent. That's too fictitious for me because Young Money would never come up with something because that's not their style.
They wouldn't
Yeah.
come up with a hat.
No, not a hat with that design. 'Cause that's not. Look at Lil Wayne. The way he looks and all that kind of shit, he doesn't represent that kind of thing. Like there's a sleekness, there's a there's an aura about the Rock Nation line and what they
Hype
do.
beast.
No, he's saying it's okay for a
No,
grown
you
man
talk-
to wear a Rock Nation hat, not a.
It is.
But
I think it's
like,
all.
are you gonna see a 50-year-old with a Cash Money hat? Probably not, unless you're down in
Again,
Louisiana.
that's right, so I'm saying again.
And plus, it was what it represents too.
Right, and exactly too. Rock Nation is
It's more than music.
they're
Right.
It's
perfectly too.
entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
and that's
It's
what we want to be.
Emery does 12. He sits down for hella long. He comes home and hits the ground running. He comes up with this idea about being places I never thought I would be able to go. And that's what the paper plane represents. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga who was down for hella long, stayed super solid. Jay was super solid with him. And the whole team. Like, and also too, I think Mike Camarga, who Upscale Valley mentioned earlier, who was also part of the team. There's very few people, me personally, that I look at in the fashion world or rappers, anything who, my list has always been the same. Jay, Puff, Diplomats, Fabulous, that's it. It's been like that for 20 years.
You're talking about as far as who you like how they dress.
As far as, who know fashion, who I think shit looks dope. And Mike Camarga is, to me, one of the top people in urban streetwear. So his vision and his talent, all that mixed together. Plus, we did love the music. We grew up when we was younger. We was in high school coming up. We wore Rockaware, which is a great clothing line because, again, that's also when they were doing Rockaware, they cared about when Dame and them was doing that, they really cared about fashion. Right. It's not just a bag for them. A lot of niggas was doing shit. Snoop Dogg was making a clothing line and niggas was making clothing. Nobody gives a fuck about Snoop Dogg clothing because that's not even your lane. But Jay and Dame and those guys, it was a lifestyle they represented and they presented, and they carried over from Rockefeller to Rock Nation. If you want the whole long answer about why,
and that's fine.
So I can't even relate. Young Money and all that
I don't know how you
it
can
doesn't
relate
make any
that. Because
sense.
okay, let me tell you about this. Drake got some Jordans that's just dope as fuck.
Absolutely.
Right? Do you look at him as a fashionista, whatever, or not? Nigga,
No, because
because
for one, he didn't create the Jordan 8. All he did was put an owl on it. That's not the same thing.
That's it.
And second of all, ain't you have the definition of not being hype beast just because Drake put his thing on it? I don't want them. So because the hype beast would be like, I want those. It's the new Drake record, Drake shoes. I need those shoes. That's hype beast. That's hype beast.
No, I mean, but no.
So
no,
if he's saying I don't want that, that don't really represent what I. That's not.
No,
that's like the polar opposite of hype beast.
Listen. I get a definition. When I hear somebody say hype beast, right?
Right.
You can like define it like this, but the spirit of it sounds like you just wearing that because they wearing that. That's what hype beast sounds like to me. You said you see a white boy covered in Supreme. You wearing that because we wearing that, right?
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is,
so back to his rock. Okay, go ahead.
So you're saying you like who they are and what they represent. Mm-hmm. So you're wearing that because they're wearing that.
To an extent, I think
that was the question. So I'm saying if it was someone else wearing it, would you still wear it?
No.
Okay, so it's the same spirit of a hype beast. I don't know what a hype beast is.
Again, my point is there, like I said, there's a way that Rock Nation and Rockefeller move that other people don't move like, so they wouldn't come up with the same thing. So like I said, it's not the same.
And let me tell you this.
It ain't the same.
Let me tell you this.
I get what you're trying to say, but for me, there's a disconnect that I can't even get to what you're talking about.
Black people move. Right, and I'm telling you,
this
and
is all
so
too much,
so
man.
when
Like,
you say,
you're making it too much, bro. Like
I'm just trying to
no,
figure
but
out
I was
the hype
explaining
beast
to you in depth already. Like, I don't know what
there's
more
a
you
way-
want.
there's a
Like,
way-
Because it can't be hype beast if you
Yeah.
wore it before people had it.
and I'll tell you
And
this
he
too.
was
And
wearing,
also
and he
too-
was wearing it before Jay was wearing it. You know what I mean?
people
So,
didn't even have one.
and the
What you
thing is,
Nation,
too-
nobody else even had one.
Nobody else.
Automatically hype beast done.
no.
And also too, and
That's
whether
not
or not somebody else is wearing it, I'm still wearing it.
Right, that's not the point.
That is the point, because hype beats gonna wear it. If shit goes out of style, they're gonna stop wearing it.
Right,
My
so-
shit's not going nowhere.
Right. So listen, this is what I'm saying. Right. So you're saying they're hype beasts because they're only wearing something because it's popular, right?
Popular, right?
Popular,
That's a
right?
key word.
Popular,
Great.
right? Cool.
Great.
I'm saying in that same spirit, you're okay. The hype beast is only wearing this because all these people are wearing it,
Right.
right? You are wearing this because these people are wearing it.
What's
Nah.
it, really, of one.
That's
I think-
that's what I thought he
yeah,
said.
I think it's intent.
Yeah.
It's like what you said. You're wearing. Some people wear it because everybody else is wearing it. He's wearing it because of what it stands for.
I talked about it more than I
So
wanted
So it's
to.
very
intent.
clear.
Yeah.
I talked about it more than I wanted to. Like, I don't know what's more deeper. I don't know what else to say. Like,
I mean,
if you don't
okay.
get it, you don't know.
I mean, I don't, because this is what because you said this type of stuff before. Like to an extent, it'll be like say somebody had a jacket, right? Like this is what you told me before, right? And maybe you can change your mind about it now. I'm just saying that. No, I'm not even joking, dog. Look, that exact same jacket, right? It's a nice jacket, right? It's a nice jacket.
I'm waiting for you to.
Now we just laughed about Snoop Dogg clothing. If that was a Snoop Dogg clothing jacket, you wouldn't put it on, right?
It wouldn't look like this.
Why?
Because
See,
Snoop.
you see what I'm
but
saying?
I'm gonna
No.
But I'm explaining to you already. Like
Scrap-
that's what
why
I'm saying.
could-
Because again, somebody
All
like
the
somebody,
difference is on the
somebody
tag
like
is-
some
it's a
somebody
dog.
like that.
Only thing-
There's a reason
only
why
difference
certain
is
people's
it's a
shit
jag
don't
on
look
the dog.
good because they don't care enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
When your design teams are not up to par because you're just doing it just to sell shit, it's not going to look like
Right,
you.
shady
They
clothing's
wouldn't.
not
It
really
wouldn't
about
make
the
this
design.
because you don't even have the mind
It's
state
just a
to do
plain
that.
jacket.
Right? They might put a dog ear on it or some stupid
no,
shit.
right.
That's what I'm saying. Like you don't understand
Real
that.
talk.
None of that. I'm look.
They wouldn't,
But
but
we're giving these big hypotheticals.
Stop.
Exactly. That's
Time
what
out,
I'm saying. That's
time out,
what
time
all
out,
this shit is
time out,
dumb.
time out.
Like
We
exactly.
Okay.
cannot pretend like y'all are not intelligent enough to just fictitiously say this shirt is the exact same. You didn't know it was South Pole. You didn't know that, and now you're like, oh shit, it's cool. That's never happened to you before.
Well, no, normally I look at the tag of my shirt, so no, that hasn't happened to me.
Okay.
Or you like, oh,
Exactly. You have to do hella shit to go in there. You have to go into a
I'm
store that
telling-
sells some shit you don't
I'm-
buy.
Yeah.
I'm
You know what I'm
telling
saying?
you,
Like it's
yeah.
a big process to that.
I'm telling you, I got a gift, and that bitch is South Pole. I didn't know it was a gift. I was like, oh, that shit cool. I be wearing it. Nobody know. It don't like say South Pole. I'm not wearing that shit either. I'm saying, because I might be a hype beast too.
Okay,
but
but
I'm,
what are we talking
no,
about?
because I think in to an extent we're all hype beasts. That'd be the funny part. It's like,
Well, everybody wants to be in style. Yes.
Yes.
I
That's
think
just called being
Yeah,
not
because that's different.
not
Hype
being
beast
locked,
is-
but not being locked. What if
Right,
I
that's
dress like it was
different.
1963?
If you're in style,
That'd be weird.
that's not the definition of hype beast.
Exactly.
no, I didn't say that.
What?
I'm just saying.
You're automatically not in style if you have a South Pole shirt on. Automatically.
Right.
I got South Pole jacket. You wouldn't know it was.
Right,
And you would,
okay, wear it.
I've worn on.
Well, you said you don't wear it.
No. I said I wouldn't wear it if it said South Pole like mad big.
What if you
like
liked
if
it?
I don't think I would like anything that says
Why?
South Pole
It's just
85 on it.
Word.
It's just exactly. Your logic is just letters.
I know, and I don't like the letter South Pole 85 on
Well,
my
that's
clothes.
and that's
like
that's
big.
basically what he's saying. You don't want to associate with South Pole if it was like that. He wants to associate himself, or he would, with Rock Nation.
That's exactly what I'm
But
saying.
but that's not hype beasting though. That's
Okay.
just that you just
Okay.
choosing who you want to associate with.
Right, because hype beast says I
Okay.
associate with what is cracking.
Yeah.
And
That's
if
like
we-
you switching
and if we don't
sides.
be out- Like I'm
Exactly.
telling you,
Yeah.
I didn't even know what a Rock Nation hat was. Nobody was wearing that shit. Nobody
I wear that
besides
shit.
I'm talking about that I knew.
Yeah.
But I'm talking. Did you have one 6 years ago? Like what years ago?
I got
Okay,
I got Black Album hats.
I was
Like
the
big
second,
J fan.
I was the second person I knew with it.
You talking about this is a hype beast sale here, man?
It's not hype, man.
He had on black. He had black.
We was on the wave early.
Yeah,
that's what we
Man,
were.
I used
You know what I'm
to,
saying?
that's what I'm saying. There's a store called Rock and Soul that Lenny S had in Brooklyn. And they had limited, only people you saw in the Rock Nation hats was Emery, Lenny, Mike Camargo, couple people. They would put like 8 of them in the Rock and Soul store. I don't think the Rock and Soul's even open anymore. But they didn't sell them online. I would call Rock and Soul like a week, every week. And be like, yo, can y'all ship me a hat? They wouldn't ship me one. And then finally, Emery threw the bait out and I was able to get one. But it's not, like I said, it's not just everybody wants one, so I want one.
Is that the
That's exactly what I'm saying.
No, this is
That's my exact.
this
It's
the
not
Puerto
everybody
Rican one.
wants one. It's they have one, so I want one.
That's it, but that by definition.
And also too, and also with that, because there was a time people don't even realize this. And there was I had this conversation with one of my homies on Twitter. Rockaware was still making shit, and Jay was wearing Rock. I didn't like it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna buy it just because Jay-Z's wearing it. Jay-Z was still wearing Rockaware Fabulous was wearing Rockaware for a long ass time. I'm not wearing it. Jay was still putting out ads. He had Rockaware boots, and niggas, people don't even know about these. He had Rockaware boots. He had a fur lining on them. They had sneakers. He had dad had all the shit. Fabulous was wearing them. Niggas like, that's Rockaware. I'm like, that's Rockaware, nigga. Like they was still doing signings in Macy's for him. I didn't like it, and I didn't want to wear it. So I'm not buying it just because Fabulous and Jay. But again, that's a hype beast. If I saw, Jay-Z still wearing Rockaware, I'm gonna go buy some too. That's hype beast.
Right.
I saw this shit like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I ain't wearing it.
I mean, that don't mean you gotta like everything that they do.
See, now you just moving the goalpost.
No,
You don't do that.
I mean, I said like the jump. What I said was, you don't like everything from a person, but you like the person.
But a
that's
hype
what you
beast
like.
does. That's
Right,
the
that's
point.
by definition.
Yo, Supreme
Yeah.
put something out, they're gonna buy all that shit.
That's why we're talking about Kanye. That's how we got on the topic.
Exactly.
Like, you just gonna buy this shit because Kanye rocking it.
Yeah.
Like,
Or he made it.
yeah, or made it, or influenced it, or whatever. Like me, I'm a big ass Kanye fan, but no, I'm not rocking Adidas.
Yeah.
But,
I'm not rocking
that. But you only rock Nikes.
Yes, because they put out dope shit. I don't rock all the Nikes.
Same thing. I'm a Nike basketball guy.
Yeah, I don't rock all
like LeBron,
Nikes.
nigga. I've been,
No, not all. I mean,
Yeah.
So you only wear Nike though.
Yeah.
Like that's a rule for your
That's
foot.
just
I mean,
preference, though. That's not hype
yeah,
beast
I mean,
preference.
third,
Because
fourth
hype
grade, I
beasts
had
are wearing
Puma
Adidas
shell
right now.
toes.
Hype beasts are wearing Adidas right
he
now.
Yeah.
be wearing three-quarter Balenciagas. Like, that's hype beast shit.
All right, so game 4, I guess the easiest segue of all time is game 4. What you guys' 4 favorite? Should we go to shoe or specific type of shoe?
This sneaker favorites.
4 favorite sneakers. Start with Brixx.
You know, I had a coach who used to sign his signature with a Nike sign way back in the day. Y'all know Paul? A white boy. He played ball. This was like
That's all I was thinking some shit like that.
He like signed, and he was like a super Nike fan. Like he was signing his signature with a Nike sign.
You have a Michael Jordan sticker in his back window?
I don't remember.
That's hard. That's hype beast.
That forerunner with the jump man in the back.
My game 4 sneakers. I'm
I
gonna
feel
go
like we
shit.
did this before.
I'm gonna go shit I don't have because my shit's changed. I have some stuff now that I didn't have before. So I still need a new pair. I need a Laney 5. That's my favorite Jordan of all time. Laney 5.
That's the white and the blue one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the yellow, the Ram one. I call those the Rams. I think Eric Dickerson won.
I'm gonna go St. Vincent St. Mary 9.
Ooh, I already know those.
I showed you these online. I've only seen one person with it. Y'all probably know Perfect Pair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The craziest PE ever that I've ever seen. And being from SAC,
All those Mitch.
he had the Mitch Richmond
Tens?
10s.
Yeah.
I would pay an ignorant amount of money for those. If I had them, had the money, like, yeah, I need those. And then my 4 is not a sneaker. I'm gonna go 40 below Tims. I want some 40s so fucking bad. So that's my 4.
I'm googling all this shit.
Tim's 40
Pot,
below.
40s.
That's
The 40s are the boots Pac wore in Juice.
I thought 40 below. Okay, I just thought niggas in New York are always cold and 40 below Tim's mean.
They're called the super boot, but it's 40s.
I thought they were just weak Tim's. That's great.
Are these St. Vincent St. Mary 9?
There's a couple different ones, but that's one. I like the white ones.
We're moving on. Next game 4, which
Like I like my women.
Four
the white ones.
shoes. Let's see. Now these shoes I can't get or want to get.
You can't get or you can or can't. It could be your favorite shoe that you could wear daily.
Okay, so primetime 11s. You know the Bergen when he was on the Redskin colorway. That was killing. Even if it was a turf shoe.
Well, they just did the Concord 11 Police release.
Yeah.
They got like
That
cool
one.
gray ones. Cool gray.
Let's see. I got to go with the LeBron that I want. Which LeBron do I hella want right now that I can't get? They have some. So he had some MVP. Well, he did have some MVP shoes that didn't come out because he didn't win MVP that year, but it was on the Heat. Yeah, the 8s.
MVP 8s?
Yeah, so they made them, but since he didn't win, they kind of scrapped the whole thing. They're crazy. You should look it up. It's got glow in the dark. It's like black and red on there. It's crazy. Yeah, I got to put some Jordans in there. So let's see, what Jordans. I would have to go with some Ray Allens because he just got. I think he has the best PEs out of all Jordan Brand members. Probably because he's been on so many teams, but he's been on so many teams with colorways that you wouldn't get. Like you wouldn't get a Sonic colorway, you wouldn't get a Bucks colorway, you wouldn't get a Celtics colorway. I mean, a Heat colorway you could get on a Jordan black and red, of course, right?
Facts.
But yeah, I would say one of his shoes for the Sonics or the Bucks, any of them. Those are killing. And then Air Max 1. That because I'm just a big Air Max 1 fan. Yeah. If I had to narrow it down, it would be some Pink Kid Robot Air Max 1s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those is killing to me. Yeah.
That's dope.
You gotta look those up. But do it.
For me, I love sneakers in the fact that I like playing ball in them, and I just like wearing them every day.
Yeah.
So
He out here getting buckets is what he trying to tell y'all.
DJ Tucker out here.
I would say the penny foam posits is definitely one of my favorites. I love
Can't go wrong.
the Jordan 4 cements. That was my very first Air Jordan, so that's definitely something I could wear every day.
Yeah.
The very first Jordan I bought for myself was the white and black, the Concord 11s.
Okay.
Came out in 2000. That's definitely one of them. And if I had to do one more, I would say the black, white, and royal blue penny 2s. I think that was just like when I was in, third grade.
Yeah.
My cousin that was in 6th, 7th grade, he had them, and he mowed the lawn with them. I seen the entire life. I mean, we used to go to Mervyn's and Sears, play at that Super Nintendo station.
Yeah.
And I would just watch him play, and then, see the entire life from it being brand new to turf.
Yeah.
And I always wanted a pair. And once I got that, I was like, man,
Lit.
I made it. The collection was.
That was like the first chain.
It's kind of like, when you get that final piece of Exodia, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, boom, I had it, done.
I feel like the 9s are slept on, but nobody cares about my Game 4 shoes, but I think the 9s are slept on. You guys like the 9s?
You do love 9s.
9s are hard. Nobody ever mentions the 9s. I think the 9s are like
The Jordan 9s?
Because Mike never played them.
I don't like the
you
9s
didn't?
because it's just, as a performance shoe, man, I try to play ball in them, you slipping everywhere.
Yeah.
He
Like
never
slipping
played basketball?
everywhere.
It was hard to play in
That was the year he was
And they just
gone. In
dropped him
94,
anyway?
that was the shoe he was supposed to wear.
Because
It's
he had
a
to get
baseball
money.
cleat.
Yeah.
It's a baseball
Cleat.
cleat
Oh, yeah,
silhouette.
people are gonna buy 'em.
So
All right, well, dope. I got put on Game 1 shoes by a lot today. I got Lance, you made a list. I don't know.
Oh, that's easy.
Easy season 1, 2, 3.
We established Drew may or may not be a hype beast.
Create a
And we all. What?
create
I played Lance accidentally and said Creative Rex. And you said they're what?
Vlados.
Vlados. That's a rapper.
What are
Cameron's friend.
What are Vlados?
That's Cameron's
shoes.
friend.
What?
Hype beast is laughing.
What the fuck are Vlados?
They these. My shoes.
Where you get those?
There's a line. That's the
You
King's
get 'em
line.
at,
I swear.
Dylon,
on the
Dylon,
court.
Dylon.
Yeah. It's the King's line. swear.
you get them from Journeys.
Ooh, that's hard.
Journeys.
You know the mall artists.
Or you go to the Vlado website. Or the Journeys website. I got like 11 pair.
Vlado.com.
You want to rock Nation?
I was wearing them before. I was wearing these before Jay-Z. Top 4, the Starberries. Give them hard.
$15
When Hakeem
$15.
dropped the Spaldings, hard.
34.
Uh,
What about my Pexes that Malone wore? Carl Malone wore those.
Carl, them shoes was as buff as him. Hold on. Starberries was hard. The Hakeem Spaldings was hard.
Ewings.
I almost bought the Ewings. I seen them because they was like $30 at the mall.
Ewings is like, well,
Yeah, the Ewings.
New York
people
niggas still wear them a lot.
And I almost
You know who's
bought
the plug
I
on
think Jada would
Ewings?
wear some Ewings.
You know who's the Ewing plug? Cormega.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That makes sense.
facts.
LaMelo shoe.
Oh, you see he entered the draft?
No, that's
fun.
Jello.
Just Jello.
Oh, Jello?
Yeah.
Jello.
He Jello.
He has
The
70.
Yeah,
youngest one, the
72
SpongeBob looking dude.
Oh, okay.
I think it might have been
LaMelo, him entering the draft.
I don't know what kids they were playing against, but he had 72 points.
The ankle bully. And then the ones that started it all, the Zo2 Wets. Is that what they call it?
I don't pay attention to those.
I don't pay attention to
Hey,
that.
how much?
Never lost.
If somebody came in the store and was like, "Hey, I got these Zoes. How much would you buy them for? Brand new, size 11. How much would you buy them for?"
I wouldn't even give them how much they worth retail.
Really?
Yeah. I
You
mean,
don't think somebody will come in and cop them?
that's a select market. I think people, they bought it because of the hype. And
Yeah,
then,
that's a hype beat shoe.
Have
That
you
is-
seen?
Or a Laker fan.
Have you seen somebody wear them before?
No.
Never.
I thought that was.
Give me some.
I mean,
Kanye.
that tells
I got
you-
these new Lonzo balls, dog.
It'd be funny too because like Slam and shit are like Soul Collector. Somebody might, they do like every night and then they'd be able to show a picture of somebody. They did it on all the blue zones, the all blue ones.
It was hard. He was killing.
Oh, they're just long and hella ugly.
Zoe was shining. He hated it.
Nah, I started like, this is a really bad shoe. And the nerve of them niggas to sell that shit for $500 is insane.
Well, if you
I
gonna
heard the
buy-
material's not even good.
If you gonna buy them,
Never lost. I was trying to find. I can't find a pair. They were selling out everywhere, dog. I wanted.
you would,
Man,
even
like-
if you bought them, you wouldn't even get them because they wouldn't even send them to you.
I mean,
Damn,
things
that got
happen.
his last week.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I was just trying to support black business out here. You know,
so, cool. We appreciate having you.
I'm a black business hype beast.
Black excellent type.
Yeah.
Piece. We appreciate having you guys.
I'm going to
on.
Dope
And
Era
once again,
store
check
next
out
week.
plug the address and the
Yeah, tell
address
everybody-
and how long you
tell
guys been
everybody,
open, all
yeah.
that stuff. What is called all that. Plug
Yep.
that one more time. Because you know we got thousands of views. So,
Tell everybody, look in the camera, tell them.
So,
So that's it for another episode.
we're 91 Kicks. We're located at 8649 Elk Grove Boulevard. Just stop by, give us a call. You can follow us on Instagram at 91 Kicks Store. We update our feed, all the new stuff that we have there. So yeah, please come check us out.
a lot of dope stuff in there.
I'll be back in there again very soon too. That
I'll be back
spring
there
cleaning
with
was
no
very dope.
Yeah, we want to find a bigger venue for that because that was our first one. So we were just kind of just testing it. We were just like, hey, let's just do this, see how many people come out. And then after seeing it, we're just like,
Yeah, it was.
we need to find a bigger venue because while it was going on, a bunch of people were hitting us up like, hey, how do I get a table next time? How often are you going to do this? I want to bring all my stuff here. And we're just like, damn.
Yeah.
We wanted to do it like a farmer's market, right?
Yeah.
So we wanted to do, we wouldn't even, honestly, we didn't even want to charge people for tables. Whatever we charge people for tables was actually our cost to rent the tables, chairs, and be open
Right.
and buy them food because we bought everybody that got tables food. But we wanted to do it where like, we're really about the shoe culture. Like we have a business, we want to make a buck, but at the same time, we got in it because of the love of love of shoes, right? So we wanted, everybody to get together and, trade and all that stuff
Yeah.
and just, network because you want to put a face behind those names that you see online and Facebook and all that stuff. And that's what we wanted. So we wanted to do it outdoors too and just have people we just wanted hella tables out there. But, obviously the landlord was just like, yeah, you can't do that. Yeah. Yeah.
That's how I am about even comedy. Like,
Yeah.
like get into it for the love of it.
Yeah.
And then you start doing shows and you're
Yeah.
like, fuck the love.
Yeah.
Give me my check. I want a check. I'm not doing nothing for free. Fuck the love. I want my money. I'm fucking with you. I
You
know
still
what you mean.
performing at my baby shower, right?
Yeah.
Well, how was Vegas?
Vegas is dope. Vegas is dope.
Last one. I don't want to butcher the title.
World Series of Comedy. It's a. What I did was I won the first place in one of the preliminary rounds to move on to the main event that'll be in September.
Okay.
In Vegas.
This the first year that's not gonna be in Vegas. Nigga, it's in Indiana. we already lost. But
Mike Epps from Indiana.
my dad's in Louisville and they're like 20 minutes
Right,
away.
that's close.
So I'm gonna be able to hang, and it's gonna be on his birthday that week. So I'm gonna hang out with him and my grandma and all of that.
Dope.
So
Cool,
Very
cool.
dope.
yeah.
Appreciate having you
Appreciate
guys
y'all.
on.
Thanks for having
Very
us.
dope.
Thank you so
Thanks for
much.
inviting
Buy
us.
the store soon. I'm gonna be down there at the window shop soon.
I'm coming. I'm coming through.
Now I'm gonna buy some. How much?
Yeah.
Who had them Rockefeller? I needed them Rockefeller forces. It was hard.
What size are you?
13 or 14.
Nah, I think the biggest we had was like 11 and a half right now.
I got 74.
We'll pick up the other half.
The jerseys y'all had was super dope too.
Nah, I would definitely buy
Fit.
those at retail, but I couldn't.
The jerseys y'all had was crazy.
Yeah, it was dope.
Them jerseys, I'm like, damn, I
Now
couldn't
this,
this was
now this is
Yeah.
the question. Rockefeller Forces. They're Air Force Ones with a Rockefeller logo.
Right.
Move the Rockefeller logo and put.
And people still buying Air Forces though.
I know they are,
But right, it goes back for me, Andrew, answering this question. Rockefeller logo means a lot to us. We think Rockefeller is extremely dope.
Right. So, but there's other
It's
places
really
you think
simple.
is dope, right? So, say take Rockefeller away,
Right.
and now we put D12.
No. There we go.
You just
You know,
You're
like
skipping
the
that
D12
model.
Forces.
because there are like, for instance,
there's some D12
Like-
Forces though. So
and the Eminem shoes alone, Eminem shoes cost $20,000.
And Eminem
Yeah.
doesn't wear those. He thinks they're trash.
I don't know. I don't follow.
But like
I'm just wondering if we
like,
watch
like
this-
Terror Squad has forces. I would wear Terror
I
Squad
would definitely wear
forces.
some TS ones.
And also too, again, Fat Joe really gives a fuck about
Yeah, he
shit.
loves
Like he's a
sneakers.
sneaker guy. Like it makes sense.
But you're not rocking the D12s.
Nah.
You don't want the bazaars.
Nah. I don't want the child molestation bars
Bizarre.
on my shoes.
Oh, I was gonna say Bizarre. I didn't know that. Okay.